Welcome back everybody, here we go again. So, a little bit of testing, we've updated some stuff on the server. Need to test how it's playing out. As we're still working on getting this test server to where we need to get it to. It's taking a little bit of time, but that's fine. Not always a fast process. Unfortunately I don't have the luxury of a second server. So we're doing everything on the primary system. We do need to go home, but first of all we need to get that sold if it will sell. And we'll go ahead and trader. There we go. Hope everyone's okay out there. Hoping the game doesn't crash on me as well, which would be really useful if it doesn't. And we need to make sure there's zombies around. Apart from that, things are good. So it's Thursday UK, Thursday evening. Tomorrow night I will more than likely be streaming a different server, same map, different server, because it's a wipe day on the server that myself and the Cookie Monster play. He might be on tomorrow, but it's highly unlikely. He's travelling back from a holiday tomorrow, so he might be tired. But I'm sure we'll see him at some point over the weekend. So tomorrow evening will be pure and simply, my aim will be to get a flag up. And that's about it really. Because that's what matters. Might be able to sell that. There's a chance, you know. To keep the AK, could do with selling most of the other shit that we've got. We need the nails. Massively we need the nails at the moment. Because we have a plan. Obviously it might not go according to plan. No guarantee. I could wear that helmet, but prefer myself to get myself a good ballistic helmet rather than a average ballistic helmet. Well, so far we haven't crashed, which is massive. Now it's about whether there's enough zombies around to make this worthwhile. We are testing now live, so other players could come on. Good, the zombies up there. Excellent, that's what I'm going to see. So their spawns are working. It's always good news. The light's a bit out, isn't it? Sellable. Sell that. Sell that. Sell the MP5 mag. We'll sell that. Compensator. Sell that. Sell that. It's looking good. Keep the AK bit. FN. Sell that. Charcoal powder, sell that. I'd say that was a good little haul. Spare pair of combats. Okay, let's get out of here. Quick check. Take that. We still need a filled backpack. That's all right. Okay. 63 nails, that's okay. I've got a plan. As I said, I have a plan. Damaged, badly damaged will leave the badly damaged one behind. Okay. Bring that off. Poison. Good zombie killer, isn't it? Let's get home. Then we can discuss my plan. So, in basic terms, I need more storage. And then I thought to myself, I've got everything I need. All I need to do is build another workbench. It's not secure, but it allows me to at least break down my storage a bit better. Then we just need a code lock. We can break our gear down and go from there. It's not bad. It's a plan. It's at least a plan. Player. No, it's not. Okay. Move on. Obviously we've got a fair bimble to get home, but once we're home we can sort our lives out, we can fish and we can eat. So I wasn't on last night, I don't believe. Life. I was on very shortly last night. No, I wasn't. Work. There we go. And Tuesday night we were on very shortly because we were trying to fix bugs in the software, which I think we've solved. We've been forced to add a second storage mod, unfortunately. Nothing we can do about it. Maps are great because when you die you always need another map. Well, we're quite a way off, aren't we? It's a hell of a run, this one. So my aim tomorrow night, if it pans out. Hi Nerg. I've only just come on, mate. It's going good. I have seen one zombie. What I've done, because I couldn't get the zombie mod to do anything apart from... do anything, let's be honest. It would load, but it just wouldn't do anything. It hasn't been updated since 1.21, and I think that's probably half the problem. So I've switched across our zombies to be 90% hard military. And I've upped the numbers. But I'm not crashing at the moment, so... Obviously the numbers I've upped to isn't enough to crash the server. So as long as the zombies spawn in, we'll be okay. Fingers crossed. So it's getting that sweet spot. And we've got the new crafting mod, so people will use up more resources anyway. And thanks to you, well, thanks to your mate, we're sorting out the problem with some of the weapon spawns, which needed sorting. The trouble is, at the moment, I haven't really been able to play, because each time I come on, there's another problem that needs fixing. But that's okay. Tomorrow night, the server that Cookie and I play on is wiping tomorrow. So I'll probably be on that tomorrow night, even though Cookie more than likely won't be back yet from holiday. He travels back tomorrow. So I've killed 4 so far, I think. Half an hour suck, folks. Good afternoon, Snowwalker. Yeah, good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Whatever time it happens to be in your neck of the woods. For me, it's 7:15 at night. For Nerg, it'll be afternoon. I've killed 4 so far, I think. Okay, that's good. So they are spawning. That's perfect. I haven't been able to make hard zombies, but at least we've got harder zombies by upping the amount of military. And upping how many of the zombie spawns are military, and then upping the amount of military slightly. Not massively. I've sort of doubled their amounts, and at the moment the server's holding steady on that. So that I'm probably happy with. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I would love to have 300,000 zombies running around. I found a base. There you go, Nerg. You found a base. As long as it wasn't mine, but you know where mine is, because if you watch my stream, you know where I'm living. Yeah. I might have a better solution for next wipe. There's a potential new base building mod coming. Remember, next wipe's not till October before you all get excitable. And it's nowhere near finished yet. But if it's finished in time, that might solve our problems on base building for the future. Which is good. So I'm in discussions on the Discord with the developer and saying, look, when's it going to be finished? And I'll be getting more than 1 tier. Because that's what matters in life. Not mine, silly. Yeah. So I might be on a different server tomorrow night. But it will be Pacific Northwest still. And I'll be running to the same base that I've got now, just hopefully get there before any of the other teams to put a flag up. That'll be interesting when I'm playing the same map on 2 different servers. I'd be like, why haven't I got unlimited stamina? Where's the helicopters? Why haven't I got a 338 assault rifle? And also tomorrow afternoon, we've got a grey zone announcement. Because they've stopped the VIP beta now. Tomorrow afternoon, they've got a question and answer with the development team. And an announcement to be made. So we're waiting to find out when early access proper will drop. Because if it drops this weekend, I'll be playing grey zone. Oh, fucking wolves. I bet Nerg, you booked them, didn't you? You were like, Oh, and a fucking bear? Helly's where? There you go. Different server, mate. Different server. You said, give him some wolves and a bear, didn't you? Because he likes them. Bastard! I blame the server owner. That owed me, that owed me, so I guess the bear was, yeah. Not impressed. Me too, dirty goblin. It's not very nice. Here just in time to witness that. Yeah, I blame that server owner. He's a nightmare. Mando, well done on the result, mate. I'll say that as if I understand football, but well done. You'll be impressed. Oh, look at that. Can we cut that up yet? Or do we have to have 10? No, I have to have 10. That's not fair. That's going to make it interesting for everybody. Just murdered. Murdered by a bear. Where am I? Don't give me any smart ass comments, people. Which way? Oh, it's the trader is there, so we're down here. Okay. And night time's coming, which is shit. Oh, just so you know, guys, if you get murdered by an animal, your body won't survive long enough for you to get back to it. Because the animal would have eaten it. And you're like, I never dropped a bear on you. Yeah, bear killed me, Mando. Yeah, me, the leader of the bears. Killed by a black bear. Yeah, killed by a bloody bear. Won't be the first time. Won't be the last. Come to me. Not all of you. As we all know from experience, you don't want to eat the food on this server. I heard someone told me that if you have honey and you throw it at the bear, it will stop attacking you. I'm not fucking sure about that. Nice idea, though. You little slag, you cut me. That's like Cookie when he told me when I was new to DayZ and I was stuck in a queue to get onto a server, and he was behind me in the queue, and he told me to press escape to jump the queue, and I believed him. Ugh, a nasty step ladder. I'll give you guys some night vision. Take that. Me too. I think I'll wait for my pal to have gun just to be on the safe side. Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole you can drink from streams if they're flowing fast enough. And the thing is, there's a chance every time you drink from a stream as if you're going to get ill or not. So the people that come up with it are the ones that have only done it once and didn't get ill, and they're like, yeah, it's a feature. Nah, it's not. Some maps allow you to drink from fresh water because they've made it fresh water and safe. But most maps, no. But if you want to give it a go. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, so I've made the despawns happen, so if you die, your body will despawn probably too quickly for you to get home to it. So there's more of a risk involved now with dying. Whereas before it was an hour. And that's not right. Love, push escape. I know. I know. I know. And he was like, oh, he's like, I've gone up the queue. And I went, yeah, and I've been kicked. Like, really? And then he had it on video. He made a clip of it. There's a clip on Cookie's YouTube somewhere with me doing it that he likes to show off now and again. They say that you can if you drink slowly or eat human meats. Oh, rubbish. But you learn as you go along. Is bag despawn vanilla? No, vanilla. Oh, bag. Yeah, bag is vanilla. So if you drop it on the ground, it's what? Well, it's whatever Pacific Northwest count as being vanilla. So I've not altered any of that shit. Now, for me now, I'm running around with it looking like that. So it's getting towards the point of I'll be running around in the dark. And I don't really want to eat the food I've got because we all know food on my server is not safe. Question, should nails take your entire stamina to shit? Yes. Nails are very heavy. They're a very heavy item. I can't change it without giving us unlimited stamina. We're never getting unlimited stamina. Or being a modder and changing the weight of the nails. I'm not sure I'm prepared to do that. Because it's a choice again, isn't it? You're picking up an item to take it home. Yeah, and told people to people if they can pick it up and put the pin back in, it's safe. Yeah, it's about the truth, Mando. I like shit like that. That doesn't always appeal. So sorry, Nerg. The question is, yes, they do kill your stamina. Nails are a really heavy item in DayZ. Yeah, it's vanilla DayZ. Nails are really heavy. If you pick up, if you hold the box in your hand and look at whatever it says it weighs, that'll tell you what they weigh in DayZ. Where are we? Well, we're not going to survive this, so we might have to eat the bad food. Okay, that's ruined. That's useful. Let's have some bad patty. Since food is rare, do killed animals despawn after you dead? Yes. But when you shoot an animal, when you kill an animal, it doesn't despawn straight away. You've got enough time to get up there and loot it and extract the goods. And then once you're clear, it will despawn because I don't want to clutter the map. Dirty Goblin. Then there's they have made a Fallout server. No, I've known about the Fallout server. I've known about the development of the Fallout server for about 3 years. Fully aware of it. They've also made it in Armor Reforger. Yeah, it's not... For me, Fallout is Fallout that's Fallout. I gave up enjoying Fallout after Fallout 2. As much as I've tried. I'm looking forward to Fallout London when that hits. Because obviously it's going to feel a bit more like the Fallout we've never had. But for me, the best Fallout was Fallout 2. I understand why people love 3 and 4. I get it. But one of the best games, my best experiences ever was Fallout 1. And getting I wasn't playing it 3 years ago, but it was 3 years ago that I was talking to people that were developing the mods about it, because they knew I was a Fallout fan. And I came to DayZ after Fallout Nuclear Winter was binned, basically. Have you here more news on Grey Zone? There's an announcement tomorrow on Grey Zone. There's a question and answer session at 3 PM tomorrow. Obviously, there are lots and lots of various streamers going, we think this is going to happen, we think this is going to happen, we think this is going to happen. I don't think any of us know what will happen until they tell us. I think it's ready for early access, because early access means there's problems that need fixing. I don't think they'll put it into early access until they've fixed a few of those problems. Because the trouble with early access is 50% of the community go, yeah, this is fine. And the other 50% say, this game's not ready for early access, and get a refund. So, and at this point, they won't have made any money, because all they did was give away all those VIP tickets, wasn't it? Okay, so tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, the announcement's tomorrow. There's speculation that it will either be this Friday or next Friday that it will drop. Oh, that's all right, mate. I didn't know until I saw 3 PM tomorrow in their Discord. My guess is my hopeful guess is it will drop as soon into early access as soon as they finish the live stream questions and answers. That's my sort of guess. But we shall see. And if not then, it'll be probably next week. We only get... So, we get bad weather or 4K. Yeah, damn the weather bad to your stream, FPS or 4K. I'm not getting any drop frames. It's still holding at 60 FPS. Which is what I stream 4K at. Because that's as much as I can do with this card and this upload. It's just nice where we are now. A week ago it was crashing as soon as we got into night time and a few more zombies on the map. I can't really do a lot till morning though. How far are we off morning? I'm playing now, so I can't use Goblin admin mode to find out what time morning is. Trader 895, okay. But it only tends to rain once a day on the server. We do need water. I don't expect to survive this, so... As long as the time advances, that's all that really matters, isn't it? The trouble is, this last week, I haven't been playing, because every time I start playing, and somebody reports another problem to me, or I find another problem myself, and I come out, stop streaming, and go off to fix the problem. So I don't even really have a base yet. I have a flag up and a workbench. Where everyone else is starting to develop bases and put doors in and code lock things, and... But I think we're starting to get the zombies where we need them to make it harder, which is nice. We've certainly got the animals where we need them now. No, it's like you got wolves and bears at the same time. Yep, that's right. Yeah. Next stage is to reduce the loot spawns right down. Where's my damn umbrella? Mate, you probably left it outside your base. Or on the island. You left it on the island when you got murdered by a bear, or attempted murder by a bear trap. The only reason I'm running to Trader, I've got nothing to sell Trader, but I realise there's a well in Trader. Didn't really want to have to swim to Trader, but hey ho. Oh, I made it dark. If I turn your night vision off, that's what I'm seeing. I just give you a little bit of gamma on stream, so if people tune in, they're not just seeing a black screen and straight away going watch someone else's stream. I won't, I mean, I could filter it with the monitor and turn it into daylight, but I won't go that far. I'm not sweaty enough to do that. Many do. I'm not one of them. A bit of gamma for the stream is enough. I'm just trying to use up time now until morning comes. Then we need to loot up, get a map, and slowly make our way home. And then tomorrow after work I need to have another play with the zombies and just see if we can increase them and keep the stability there. You got killed by a bear. I just killed your damn bear. Ah. You've got MVGs then, I'm guessing, Mr. Nerg. You might have put a dancing girl for us. No dancing girls on here. They ran off. No, they didn't want to get paid in nails. Here, go to the wolves. Come on, I just want morning server. At least it's quicker than where it was, Nerg, when nights were twice as long. Now there's a reason to have MVGs. They're just a bitch to find. Yeah, I know you're hungry, game. Let's minimise that and open up that window. Let's have a look at back end a second, just checking because servers are meant to restart. So are we? Cloud sign in. When it's dark you can lick streams to baby station to babe station, says who. Manage. So then upside there. dashboard. That'll do. So it's currently 2:45 in game. So sun's due up in 15 minutes. But we've got a restart kicking in, or 10 minutes. We've got a restart kicking in 20:05, so in 30-ish minutes. 25 minutes for the restart. Restarts are slightly out because I took the server down this afternoon for the update. And they won't be resynced until 6 AM tomorrow. They thought you were going to take me out. Ah. I don't know how, mate. I'm not hardly armed for a battle. There's my battleship. So... 4 more hours. Game time 3:17 now. Okay, sun's coming up. So we can take that off. I can now die happily, and then we can run home and start again with the light up. Let's wait for the sun to come up and then do the honourable thing. Right, just need to turn a heater down in the room a second, guys. I'm back. I think I'm in the real world. I'm fighting the Lurgy. Damn, that might explain why my server's shut down and I've not updated. So. Alright, and come on, son. Come up. You reckon it's time to commit suicide yet? Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon if we get on there... Yeah. Suicide committing time. Right then. Index. Let's hope for a better run. I meant the animals thought they were going to take me out. Ah, okay. And you took them out. I just don't have the ammo to fight them. Not on that run back in. What's annoying is I lost 63 nails on that run back in. The rest of it I don't care about. The rest of it's easy to get. Right, let's try again. Right then. Trade us that way. Let's run this way and do a little bit of loot and shooting around here. So, that can go on there. That goes there. And that goes there. And because I'm majorly autistic at times, it has to go that way round. So, normal thing. Water, food, survival gear. Fucking barbed wire. That's not fair. Most definitely the bear is giving me a ride home. Yeah. This place is normally shit for loot, but you do sometimes get one item of clothing in here. And if we weren't playing on a you can't build everywhere you want, if you're playing on a you can build wherever you like, this would make a good house. But with our limited where you can build, yeah, I'll take the battery. Might grab ourselves something that needs a battery. back end of that house, isn't it? So we need to make a piece of rope. I actually sold my mags for the gun. First world problems, mate. We all get them. We all do it. Yeah, we'll take them for the moment. It'll probably rain before we can use them. Gun running's certainly the way to go on this server, but you don't need to. We'll go for the hoodie, a bit more storage, and we need the rags. A rookie mistake. We all do it, mate. You click on sale, you click sell, 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 and you're like, oh, I've sold that. I did it the other week. Cookie and I were running on our main server, and suddenly I was like, I think I've sold my magazines. And he's like, all right, here you are. Here's a weapon. We've all done it. Is there apples under trees? They have a chance of spawning. I haven't turned it off, if that makes sense, and it is in the server files that they can spawn. So I haven't said no to them. No fruit, unfortunately. Okay. So there is, in the server files, they are turned on. So it must be based upon the time of the year. I wouldn't reduce things like that. I wouldn't turn things like that off because they're not real survival. They keep you going until the end of the road, don't they? But I tend to live off fish until I can shoot an animal. So I don't really think about apples apart from you need an emergency apple at the trader and pay a nail for it. No, mate, there's stuff like that I don't. Like, I leave on the mushrooms. Apple trees would still be having apples falling out of them at the end of the world. They're still going to produce fruit, so I don't have a problem with that. And that fits better into my... I'd rather have those than tins of food, let's be honest. Which is why I'm so happy to have tins of food that are... Ooh, do I want a pack of Fallout cards? No, because I don't care about them. And everyone's screaming now. Screaming at me. And it wouldn't be right for me to hand in a set of Fallout cards and get a bonus. Mate, I know you are, but at the same time, I know that you're like, that evil goblin drops bears in behind me. So, I left the villagers as a whole as villagers. My aim is, though, to see if we can up these villager numbers. That will be the next aim. Give them some children. By children, I mean 2 villagers at the same spot spawning in. So you'll always have to fight more than one. And then anywhere there were industrial or mill zombies, I changed at least 50% of them to hard military. And there's one of them. Yeah, that'll be fun starts. We need to put that there, and we need that there, and that there. We'll bring that to there, and we'll put that in there. Okay. I need your vest, mate. Awfully sorry. Nice of you to be around. Please don't ruin it for me. So, yeah, the aim would be to up the amount of civilians around, zombies-wise, and then switch over more of the military and the police to hard police. But we need to get their numbers up first and the server to be stable. And then we can start look at the other shit. But this is working. I'm getting more military around than we expected, which is good. No, it's like, there you go, from 76239, just what you expected. Oh, that's better. A little bit more storage space normally. Maybe not this time, but it's at least green. And green has to be better than red. Right, we still need to gather bloody rags, don't we? And stop thinking about rubbish. There we go. Dried and damaged. Not perfect, is it? Not really what we need. Where are you, you little bugger? There you go. How come he can wear that on his back and I can't? Seems mighty unfair. I love this place, we just need more players. 100% agreed, but once we know the server's right, then we can start pushing it more. Hello. That's a shame. Would have been nice for a swipe card, wouldn't it? The map's really nice. It's just right. More bloody military here. I love it. This is what I wanted. I wanted life to become difficult without it crashing every 10 minutes. Ooh, field vest. Hello. Go on, don't be ruined. Oh, I've got fucking body armour on anyway. Yeah. Thank you. We'll have that storage. Everything continues. that a fake shed? Yeah. It annoys me that he put some things in like that that you can't get in. Thanks, Nerg. Appreciated, mate. And if anyone's watching and wants to give it a go on this server, then there should be a description coming up now. Thanks, No. More Zeds and military. This is perfect. This is what we wanted. Things to be a little bit harder, but not impossible. Ooh, Cookie's favourite weapon. My least favourite weapon. Actually, that's not fair. The Ruger 2.2 is probably my least favourite. How are we doing on rags? 3. 9 more to go. We're keeping that pepper for real emergencies. Thanks, Mando. Obviously no AI to fight on my servers, but just the environment and the Zeds. Right then, where are we? Oh, we're down there, so that makes sense. If we make our way up to there and then push out around here and then up round here, that will work quite well. And obviously it's solo as well, which is, you can run them with other people. I don't have a problem with people running together. Just you can't share a base or log out each other's bases or keep stashes at each other's bases. Apart from that, if you want to run with another team, run with them. Just you won't have little markers above your head, and if you put armbands on, they'll mysteriously disappear. So all choose to wear the same waterproof jacket or something. I've got a growing player base that really like the fact that I'm pushing a solo server, and that's quite nice. And they're all like, "It's really good that you do." So I'll always do that. You don't have to use Trader. Everything is available in the world. All the Trader does is slightly speed up things at the cost of a massive amount of nails. So, what you would gain in using the Trader... Welcome to... There's Mando joining. Thank you, buddy. Appreciated. What you would gain in... buying a code lock would gain you a code lock, but arguably you probably would have got one quicker without buying it, if that makes sense. Of course I do, Ryan. Of course I do. You know me. So I remove them, but the game will let you. It's a recipe, and I can't. I'm not a modder. So the game will allow you to make an armband. But because I've removed them and told the game to ignore them, as soon as there's a restart or as soon as you take it off, it will disappear. Yeah, you know me, Ryan. It's a solo server because people want solo servers. And it's a harder solo server because I want a challenge. It's not impossible. You know, I could make it a lot harder with certain mods that I don't particularly like. I'm not a fan of the Serbian, whatever it's called, Siberian mod. It's not me at all. But you put that on, it becomes really hard. But I don't, yeah, never enjoyed it. We still need more bandages. I was going to suggest removing the sewing kits and replacing their spawn with duct tape, because making white armbands is rather easy. Yeah, no, making armbands is easy. Them surviving past a restart is really hard. As in, impossibly hard. And we need sewing kits in here. And also we do say, look, this is a solo server. If I had people running around with armbands on a regular basis, I'd be tempted to say maybe you're on the wrong server. You know, if people were blatantly always running as a group and I caught them, I'd have a chat. You know, there are thousands of servers out there that cater for groups. There's hardly any that cater for solos. And a lot of the solo players tend to like a harder experience. They're not quite PvE, but they want something where they are fighting the world, but there's a chance of PvP happening. Well, that's what the feedback I tend to get. Right, we're going to have to go for the emergency make me ill pepper, which is annoying. But it's fine. It's fine. If I was a modder, well, there we go. If I was a modder, I would remove all that sort of shit. But I had a donation to the server, which we've just upgraded from SSD to M.2 for these, what the servers run on. And that donation was based upon the fact that I'm running a solo server. And that was massive for me. I've been kick. We've all been kick. It's server restart time. Everyone's kicked. Yeah. So my next stage will be to reduce loot. Once I've got zombies right, then it'll be reducing loot. Not completely, not making it impossible, but just reducing it down. No, you don't. We give you a fish hook and a knife and a bandage. You get a little rucksack as well and your little pack. Yeah. The first time we ran this, so just before Christmas when we were running it on Spring the Mouse, we didn't even give people, we just gave them a fish hook and a bandage. You were still in there, laugh out loud. Yeah, I was, I'm not now. I'm looking at the back end of the cloud, just so I can see what's happening. and I can see who joins, and I can see, and then I can straight away, if a new name comes in, I can straight away run a anti-cheat on them, just to see if they're anyone that I should not allowing onto the server. So whenever I'm playing the server, I tend to have that data up all the time. So if somebody new joins and they've just been banned from 20 other servers in the last couple of months, they'll also be banned from this one. I'll wear my Mando helmet. Right, can we get back in yet? That is the question. Not yet, we can't. Okay, so game server is now officially offline. It will come back up quite quickly. So in your footwear, there will be a fish hook. So as long as you can make a piece of rope, you can fish. Right, server should be coming back up now. If you decide you want to build a base, anyone, or it is easy flag, so it is just a case of putting the building the flag, sticking it down, and the flagpole will auto build. We've removed pickaxes, so you can't then cut down your own flag to get 60 free nails. Building, you can build in vanilla or simple base, or mix the two, because both allow 2 tiers. Raiding is breaching charges. Security is code locks. Storage, there's 2 mods. There's a mod that you can make storage containers using nails and planks and upgrade them, and then add metal parts and silver parts and gold parts to them. And there's a second one where you can deploy a workbench and build storage on the workbench. There's no map until you find one, mate. So I'm dead now. Well, I was dead. I don't have a map. I can't press. Oh, have I? I must have a map. Yeah, I picked up a map, so I can press M. Without the map, M doesn't work. But you do have, I am blind. Yep, you do have the trader marker. So everyone gets a trader marker. Yeah, we'll switch to them, I think. We'll rip them up. Yeah, it does feel a little bit. This is how is it described by Dubs? Vanilla with sprinkles is what I do. I take a vanilla map and I add in the things that I think a vanilla map should have. And then once you pick up a map, you can make your markers. So there should be a well just here. Well, well, well. Somewhere. Oh, yeah, okay. You're taking the piss. My favourite huts, Mando. The huts that have bears inside them with me. Nasty players. Nasty. Nerg, if that was you. Nasty. We're moving it towards hardcore. We're getting closer. It's still... We're getting there. We're a lot closer than we were a week ago. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to... I don't have a second server to run it and test it, so I can only really do it live, which is a shame. But I can't afford 2 servers. And I'll never get a true reflection of the server running in single player mode. Supposedly there's a well there. So I need the well. One does need a well. So go and find this well. What I do? I'll show you what you do. I'll show you. You? Is that you? Says me that always puts landmines inside military buildings underneath the door, so when you close it you can't see the landmine until you open it and it blows you up. So I'm no better. As soon as I find a landmine, straight to a military camp and deploy it in a door. Yeah. If you ever open the trader door and get hit with a landmine, you know who to blame, because that's a very me thing. I might have forgotten to mention that we can set traps in the trader. Right, that's looking for... What do we need? We need 5 rags. And then we can fish. The map's really nice though. I really like this map. So you said it just needs... It needs like a... It's a 30 slot server, so we need sort of 25 people playing it. Not all the time, but most of the time. Look at that. Some Skittles. Seems like the bears like me today. I blame the server owner again. Let's put that there. Emergency Skittles. Duct tape. Right, what can we repair? That we don't need to. That's fine. That needs repairing. Nothing to do with me, the bears, but I'm glad that they're around. Food for the taking. Yeah. As long as you've got the ammo, it's fine. Once we can sort out the amount of Zeds, so then we start getting harder and more of them without it crashing the server, then life will become harder. Well, as I'm learning, don't put the animals up, put the Zeds up. The server does not like a high pop animal. Yeah, that building's going to be shite for loot. I hear you, Mr. Chicken, but you're about as much use as a chocolate teapot when it comes to food. Ooh, oosh, oosh. Look at you. A water bottle. A big pear steak joint. I forget that you're American and you can say that quite happily without any issues at all. Don't want that. We do want that. Your bike. Yeah. If you can get it working, mate, you can have it. That sea looks awfully calm for the Pacific Northwest. Is it like that up there? And you do... Where are we? 6 there. Put that to there. Pop that into there. And that into... yeah, that into there. Take that to there. Put that across. Put that to there so we can easily get to it. That can go back there. Excellent. There we go. Job done. That works. Now, 3 more rags, game. Come on, you know you want to. I'll take working gloves that are not in particularly good state, but still better than nothing. So tomorrow we're going to sort out the rest of the zombies. Now I know that adding military zombies around works. I'm going to switch the Fallout cards to appearing inside zombie bodies, because that's a fair thing to do. Into hard zombie bodies. And I'm going to start reducing loot. As in... reducing the amount that respawns after a restart, so loot will go back to being something that will only respawn after the timer. To stop people loot cycling. Well, not loot cycling, but making use of the lack of loot. Wait to restart and run through the same building once again. We don't want. Maybe that place. How many slots? 30. Okay. That's a start. Look at that. good emergency food. Go on, 3 more rags, game. 3 more rags. That's all we need. Oh, a military zombie. Look at you. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Oh, fucking typical. Unfortunately, they don't understand buildings in this server. Damn, my care patches disappeared after the reset. Yeah, I don't have them persistent. Oh, we can have a look at this box of nails, mate. So, box of nails. Bandage first. And we can then have a look at this box of nails situation. Did I okay, no, that's fine. So, box of nails is 3 kilograms. Working gloves, better condition than mine? I think they are. Come on then. Right, I'm getting out of it. Let's go and stand over the threshold. Bet you can't get to me, Mr. Zombie. There you go. Right, where were we? I know. And that's standard DayZ. That is standard DayZ. This map is not meant to have nails on it. You're not meant to build a base build on this map. So I had to I imported it all across from Livonia. But the whole idea of this map is not as a standard to have base building. 2 packs of vitamins. Not massively needed, but we do catch some illnesses on here, don't we? Oh, and a deagle. Look at that. Can you rip up a sweater, is the question. Yes, you can. One more rag needed. Might have to eat that emergency pepper. Pin-up card pack. Sorry guys, I'm not into Fallout. Well, I am, but I'm not into collecting Fallout stuff in game. I put it in for you guys, not me. If it was my choice, I'd have put the guns and ammo pack on, so you had all the guns and ammo magazines. That's more me. Nurg's choice would have been Pokemon. Mando's choice would have probably been, I'm guessing, Liverpool playing cards? No? Maybe not. Don't think they're worth anything now, are they, mate? I'll tell Cookie I said that. You'll be so happy. Craft rope. There we go. And that'll do as an emergency bandage, because I think we're going to need one soon. Let's eat our horrible pepper. But I'm quite happy with the weight of the nails. So if you're running down to the trader to buy something massive, you're going to have to carry so many nails with you that there's going to be it's going to have a problem for you, isn't it? Basically, double barrels. Think double barrels. That got any ammo in it? No. We'll stay with the double. How you make rope? You can rip up clothes with your hands to make into rags, and 2 stacks of rags, so 2 lots of 6 rags, you can combine into 1 piece of rope. So you need clothes that you rip up, and then you turn them into a rope. And then down here you'll have your hook, and then a long stick, and you've got a fishing rod. You'll need to dig up a worm, but that's not difficult. And then you've got and once you've eaten, it's pretty much standard DayZ. It's just that first half an hour to 40 minutes trying to get survival food. And that's the problem. That's as far as it goes really with problems. After that, it all becomes pretty easy. Okay. What gun are we throwing away? We're throwing away that because that's about as much use as a chocolate teapot. Right, let's get ourselves a nice juicy worm. Let's just find a bit of grass to dig worms out of. It's too barren. Okay, back we go. Might be okay. Nope. Oh, the fucking military are back. Fishing boats do spawn in real fishing rods. I knew the answer before we went there. Good. Not have we dropped anything yet? No, not dropped any frames. It's holding at 4K at 60 FPS. That's looking good. With the increased zombies. So now we need to increase them a little bit more and see that it holds. And hopefully we can tweak their numbers back to how they were at the beginning of the week when it was quite difficult. Not difficult. When you'd use up a lot of ammo. Oh, I bet our footwear's nearly fucked. It's still pristine. go. It's the answer we wanted. These are the worms you're looking for. How's work going, Nerg? I like the fact that you and I both can find reasons to be working and gaming at times. It's great. Oh, I know you're hungry, mate, already. And we're out of emergency food, so now it comes down to fishing. Or we're dead. That there. We'll get a fish in there once we cut it down. That's okay. Right, where are we in relation with there? So I need to go to about there. There we go. Mando, if you're still watching, last night, before the match started, my Sergeant Major was in, and I just said to him, I believe Liverpool are playing tonight, because he's a Liverpool supporter, and he's like, yeah, I'm not watching it, though, because I'm here at work, obviously. And then, I think it's thanks to me talking about football that you guys won. So that's it now, I'm going to have to mention it every time. We want you guys to win. Right, an old boot. Oh, a fish. You need to pop down to this camp, left of trader, see the gate. What's happened at the gate? You mean right of trader? Or left of trader? Do you mean the bunker? Or do you mean the gate going into trader? House with a fire would be good. Make life easier. But that might not be doable today. You will. It's in the air. Okay, there's something in the air, is there? Okay. Let me just eat. I can't really teleport down now. Can you take a screenshot for me and send it across? So I can then have a look where you're looking and try and work out what's gone wrong. No camp to the west on the map. About 2k away in the air. Okay. Is there an oil rig in the air? So I did have one missing oil rig at one point. No close to it now. Okay. That's fine, mate. I'll have a look in the morning when there's nobody on the server, and I won't do it when I'm streaming, if that makes sense. But equally, I do want to get things fixed if they're broken. No, rock barrier on west coast. Oh, no, there isn't. No. And there's a reason for it, mate. There's a reason for it. The developer is in the process of updating the map, and there's a new update coming and a chance of an extended map and a new city. So on purpose, I haven't put anything in that would hurt an extended map, because the last thing I want to do is have to wipe this server early. Can I eat worms if my food is low? Unfortunately not. It would be amazing if you could. No rock barrier on west coast. Yeah, no, there isn't any rock barriers anywhere, because they're talking about adding. They're talking about an update soon to the map, and they're talking about potentially us getting a smaller version of Seattle to play in as part of the map. And by not blocking off the map or putting anything on the outer edges, the worst case scenario would be that I might have to tell someone they've lost their base and refund them their base. If I block off the map, then it all becomes a bit of a logistical nightmare. One of my reasons for going for this map was the developers are still actively working on it, and we're getting updates still. They don't see it as finished yet, which is nice. So all the extra buildings we've got in, which come from Arma 2, the developer that made that mod has stopped working on it. So at the moment, this map's developer is rewriting all those mods, or all those textures and buildings within his map pack. So we will get an update at some point, which means we can lose a mod off the pack, and all of that will work just as standard. Now, if worms can't be eaten, it's something that I wish DayZ would put in, that you could eat worms. You wouldn't get a lot, but you could. To me, that's a sensible mod. You know, you can dig them up. Why can't you eat them? There next. So yeah, zombies tomorrow. Get them finished off. Too many problems, laugh out loud. And then work on loot. And then once we're all sort of happy of where it is, then Nerg has very kindly said that he'll do a video advert for the server. Which is amazing. And then we will see if we can drum up some players. Some new players. Some more players. And I've been invited onto a DayZ podcast, so I will go on and advertise the server on that. And talk about it, my vision. And I've got one medium level streamer that's interested in playing the server when I'm ready. Which might generate us some extra numbers. But the server has to be ready before I'll do all that. Is there a well here? Best case scenario is the answer is yes. So the answer is no. Okay. Ah, now I'm about to crash, aren't I? That's still working. Okay, it's just because I can't put that away. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. That down to there, that across to there, that'll go there still. Okay, shotgun. For a long time, this house was my favourite house to build in on a server. There is a well here. Good news, isn't it? This would be a good village to live in. Next to the sea, out the way, not on a point of interest. Your own private well. A nice barn to build in. With a chance of useful spawns. Now we need a better rucksack. And we know just where to go. And we won't be wiping the server unless BI break it or mod breaks it until October. And then in October we'll move it onto the same map but in snow. And it will sit on the snow version of the map for 6 months. And then we'll move to a new map and do another year. So 2 wipes a year. 1 of summer, 1 of winter. Each of the wipes 6 months long. And that way, for the ones of you that can't play every day, you can still establish a base and make your way in the world. And if you can only get on once a week or once a fortnight, as long as you can keep your flag raised, everything will be fine. And then for me, when I'm not streaming my main server with Cookie that we play on, it gives me something else to play. And I'll also, when Grey Zone drops, be streaming Grey Zone. 100% be streaming Grey Zone. I think the game has massive, massive potential. I can't wait to play it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, next week I'll have something coming that's Grey Zone related. Made everyone go, ooh. This is another potentially great spot to live at. Because even with an independent property, you could build it round this house. So the house itself is within your boundary. Build outside basically, leave the house as it is. Nice two fireplaces. Block off there. Build right round. Airlock around the outside basically. And then live inside. I've managed to disassemble the kit for the shelf, but can't seem to get the kit to disassemble. Have you followed the bit on the Discord where it tells you what to do? I'm only saying that because that's the best I can do. My only other option is that I come off the server, I'll go into Be Right Back, put myself into God mode and teleport to you. So give me a second, I'll go to this house. So guys that are watching, I will go into Be Right Back so I don't give away someone else's location. As I'm sure you understand. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Problem dealt with, I think. And we shall continue. My problem is I love craftable storage, and sometimes it's not as good as I want it to be. Yeah, Mando, Psych Nerg, I agree. I need to look at the server files and see if I can take that out. I'm reluctant to remove the whole mod now, as you would understand. But the other people using it hadn't reported any problems. But then again, they're probably using it on servers with cars, because I'm just weird, aren't I? But yeah, that's okay. I can look at removing that. And if I can't remove it, I can put it into an ignore pile. So if people build it, it'll despawn. And I can stick it into a big do not use this item, it can't be dismantled warning. If you use it and you can't, if you build it and you can't use it, admin won't get involved. I mean, people might want to put it up just because it fills out their base with stuff. You never know. Where are we? We are there, which is where I wanted to be. That's really good. That's really good. We're not that far from home either, which is nice. This is where we wanted to be. The other thing we could do, Nerg, is... yeah, we could have a buyback scheme at the trader. So if you build something you don't want, you could break it down, take it to the trader, and sell it back to the trader. At least you'd get some cash for it. Well, nails. Right, rucksack hunting. Actually, let's be sensible. I'm so close to bloody home, and I've got a box of nails on me. We could just go and do what I meant to do earlier. Probably, guys, when I get home, if I do get home, I'll probably log at that point. I've been up since 5. I've got to be back in at work early tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be a long day. Well, it'll be a short day at work, but it'll be a long day because the main server Cookie and I play is wiping. And I'm not feeling 100% today. So I'd like to get a good night's sleep. And we have streamed now for 2 hours, which is probably fine for a Thursday, seeing how tired I am. So what I'm going to do, guys, is log out in here. I will catch you all again soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting. Thank you for the ideas. I will see you in the next one. Remember, if you have a goblin in your sights, miss.